Why is this such a pivotal meeting between President Biden and President Xi?
Well, Frank, I think the most important thing for us to take in here is that this relationship could breathe into a very chaotic international system some stability. There's a lot that has happened between the U.S. and China since the Bali G20 meeting. So there are a lot of people, Frank, who are saying, well, just if these two meet in San Francisco, this would be a win. I've held that view in the past, but I think that we have to really set the bar a little higher, given how chaotic the international system is at the moment. So what I would like to see are both sides establish a set of sustainable management mechanisms across a range of issues in the bilateral relationship, and agree, Frank, to continuously convene these mechanisms, not suspend them or try and leverage them to change the other side's behavior. I think this is the only way for us to reestablish habits of dialogue and cooperation, and most importantly, Frank, ensure that competition, which is where we are, does not veer into conflict.
All right. So just to be clear for the audience, I think everybody in the world has a little bit of skin in the game. These are the two biggest economies in the world, two superpowers. So I want to go back to something you just said. Again, your op-ed on CNBC.com for people that want to read a little bit more into this. But when you say sustainable management mechanisms, what do you mean? And what's the most important thing that those mechanisms will address?
Well, look, I think it's important to set up here the expectations that you're not going to solve many of these problems. There are a lot of problems that are structural. But what I think has been missing in this relationship is a discussion about where each side has their differences and trying to manage the relationship in a way that it doesn't veer into conflict. That cannot happen in silence. I think the most important thing I'm hoping to see the San Francisco meeting, Frank, is the reestablishment of high-level military to military engagement, because I think this is the one area where we can have some serious problems if the two militaries aren't talking.
So, Dewardric, let's get down to the investor impact here. So we're going to show the viewers right now. A lot of big American companies have a big stake in China. I'm looking at Tesla, almost a quarter of revenues come out of China. Apple, about 20%. Nike, just over 15%. What does this meeting mean for them?
It's a very good question, Frank. I think it's important for this meeting in San Francisco, the one that's happening right now with Secretary Yellen and He Feng, Vice Premier. It's important to really press China on this rhetoric about being open for business. The environment is certainly not one that many companies see as open for business. So I think if we can get some clarity on what this really means, tangible actions to show that U.S. businesses, Western businesses are welcomed in China, I think this would be a big win for the business community, for investors. But the onus is on the Chinese to prove that, in fact, they really are open for business. So, the exit bans that we've seen, the arbitrary raids that we've seen, none of these things really convey an openness. So I think these meetings can really help flesh out the challenges that U.S. businesses are having. And if we can get that out of San Francisco, I think that is a big win for our businesses.